The Commonwealth Secretary-General, Baroness Patricia Scotland, has emphasized the need to tackle the challenges of climate change and promote financing in that regard. According to her, the outcome of climate crisis affects health, education, poverty, and much more, hindering the achievement of sustainable development goals. Our correspondent, Anwar Wado, who is in New York, spoke to Baroness Scotland in an exclusive interview on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly.
I think they can never pay enough attention. And certainly in the Commonwealth, it's been right at the top of the agenda. You know that in the Commonwealth, we have 56 countries from 5 regions, over 6 oceans. And climate change has been at the top of the Commonwealth agenda for many years. In fact, we in the Commonwealth were the first to identify climate as an existential threat back in Langkawi in 1989. I think there has never been a more important moment when we have to address the crisis that we're now facing as a result of climate. And we do have to be absolutely clear that the money that has been pledged as long ago as 2009, where the world decided that we needed $100 billion to address adaptation and mitigation, needs to be met, and that money still hasn't been found. So I think that the determination that we're now seeing from across our Commonwealth needs to be mirrored by the rest of the world if we are to save our planet. We've just come back from Kenya. There was the Africa Climate Summit, where Africa, which has been the cradle of humanity, is saying that they have to raise their voices, because if our world has to be saved for humanity, then Africa is absolutely going to have to play its part. And of course, Africa has contributed so little to this crisis, but they are suffering so much. If you look at those of us in the global south, 99% of the deaths and the damage is happening, and yet probably 5% of the crisis has been contributed to by those countries. So people are looking for equity. Africa's raising her voice loudly and saying that we have to have change, but it has to be a win-win, and we have to have the money as well as the solutions. And that's the real challenge. And to do that, we are going to have to reform the international financial institutions.